Right? Now the Israelites gonna go off, man. Right? Like they do now. Right? We gonna be off. Right? But you know, in the kingdom of heaven, you gonna see Israelites being perfect, man. Verse 27. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. And you shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Yeah. See, we're going to go back to that land. All right, we're going to go back to the land of Israel. Once the Most High cleanse the gutter rats out of it. All right? Because the land of Israel is going to get hit by the Heavenly Father. The Most High going to cleanse the gutter rats. So all you Israelites that was in there, you know, it's a good deed that your ass be coming to that land, because the Most High is going to cleanse our land with fire. All right, so you don't want to taste or feel that fire, man. All right? You don't want to feel that fire, man. All right. Hosea 1 and 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Because only in this captivity where we lost our identity, we lost our heritage and nationality. All right, only in this captivity, because prior to then, who was Israelites? All that. Then through slavery, we lost all that. That's where Jeremiah 17:4 took place. All right, we discontinued from our heritage right here in America. All right, our identity was stolen from us. You see, and now, Yahweh Bashim Shah have given it back unto us. All right, start with Abba Bivens. All right, start with Abba Bivens. On down, you know, because we learned those great men that was before the elder apostles, because the elder apostles were the told us about those great men, you know. So start with Abba Bivens, which was Elijah in the reincarnation. The scriptures speak about reincarnation. All right, back in the flesh. And that's how he was able to get this knowledge, man. All right, and you Edomites going into slavery, man. All right, y'all Edomites, man. All right. All right, Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59 and 20, it says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression and iniquity, saith Yahweh. And that's talking about the elect. Because that's what the Lord is coming to do, to gather his elect. Okay? That's in Matthew. Matthew 24, starting at verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, and a chariot along with him, man. All right? And that glorious, and he's going to be in that glorious body, man. A body that cannot be destroyed. Verse 31. And he shall send his angels with the great sound of the trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. That's what it's all about, man. The elect. Alright? 2/3 of our people ain't gonna make it, man. 2/3 of the so-called Negro Latino Americans are not gonna make it on this side. Alright? Pork chop eating niggas gonna die on this side, man. Baby back swine eating niggas gonna die, man. Period, man. All you will eat with noodles, all that shit, all you get, man. Most I ain't dealing with that filthiness, man. That's why I'm gonna say He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. All right. He that is unclean, let him be unclean still. Right. Most High ain't worried about the mission. Most High worried about the elect of us, man. That he made to be the elect, man. All right. Let's go back to Isaiah. Isaiah 59:20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion. And Zion is the people, man. And unto them that turn from transgression, and Jacob, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, from henceforth and forever. Because once the Most High becomes the remnant, all right, the scriptures tell you in the Hebrews 8th chapter that we ain't got to teach, all right, other Israelites, all right, about Yahweh Shai. We got to teach them to keep the law. They're gonna be perfect, man. Okay? They're gonna be perfect, and you ain't gonna have to you're gonna see a Israelite being put to death, for breaking the Sabbath or committing an abominable act that's worthy of death, or like being a homosexual, man. Like you go in the Bible, man, in the scriptures that speak about homosexuality and what's the judgment for it. All right. Because even right now, they got this censor culture. When you even speak about people that get down with that type of lifestyle, they speak. When you speak about them, they're trying to cancel you, man. Like Dave Chappelle, man. All right, Dave Chappelle is not the only one that's going through this cancel culture thing. All right. Romans 4:14. For if they which are of the law be heirs, faith is made void, and the promise made of none effect. Right? Because the law itself can't save you. Okay. You gotta have faith, man. Because faith is what leads you to rehearse the law. That's why Judges 5:11 says that we rehearse the righteous acts, which is the law. You have commandments, you have statutes and judgments, man. All right. Verse 15. Because the law worketh wrath, for where no law is, there is transgression. I'm sorry. Where no law is, there is no transgression. And that's true because the reason why you know what the transgression is because we have the law. Because what is transgression? Or sin, breaking the law. And who was given the law? We was given the law. All right. He didn't give the law. Most didn't give this law. He gave the children of Israel, the Negro, Latino, and American people. He gave us the law. All right. And within the law, there are consequences for breaking the law. I spoke about it earlier about slavery. Slavery is a consequence of breaking the law. All right. That's why we was removed into the corners of the earth, which are the ghettos and slum areas. Because why? We broke the law. Okay. Verse 16. Therefore, it is of faith that it might be by grace, to the end the promise might be sure to all the seed, not to that only which is of the law, but to that also which is of the faith of Abraham, who is the father of us all. Because the promise went from Abraham, and then unto Isaac, and then unto Jacob, and the rest with Jacob children and then their children, which is us, man. Today they call us Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. All right. That's why we're the heirs of the promise. All right, we're the heirs. Like it says in Romans the 8th chapter. All right, we're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. All right. let's go. Galatians 3 and 14 says that the blessing of Abraham might come unto the Gentiles through Yahushua Mashiach, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. You know, because the Gentiles, all right, the Gentiles, it's talking about the Gentile Christians, which are Gentile Israelites. Because who was the Christians? The Jews. Who are the Jews? Israelites. Right? See? That's what he's talking about, man. The Most High made a promise to our forefather Abraham. That he would bless his seed. And his seed's seed. What was he talking about? Again, it was Isaac. Not Ishmael, but Isaac. And not the rest of his brothers, okay? I love that you're still out here. I love that you're still preaching. Oh, yeah. That's what you do. Yeah, I am. Don't stop. I am. Don't stop. All right, thank you. All right. Now you see this guy that just said that he was the Edomite. Now, he could be an Israelite, man. See? Because what would put it on his spirit to say what he just said, man? All right, what would put on the spirit to say what he just said? All right, see how the spirit works? Now, see, and that's the reason why I was glad, because when I first came in, man, real quick, get back to it. When I first came in, I came in kind of fast, man. And you're learning this knowledge, which we once had in our past lives, but when you stumble here and there, you got to become a babe again and learn. A babe doesn't know anything, and so what caused me to learn how to discern a person's spirit was I would watch Elder Apostle Gabar a lot, man, because I didn't have a full understanding. All right, when I came in, I didn't have no understanding, but I began to grow, and the main Elder Apostle I watched was Elder Apostle Gabar, and that's how I learned how to discern one's spirit, man. If you could have seen this guy on camera, you would have thought he was an Edomite, but he could very well be an Israelite, man. It's not another thing. No, just think about how his Israelites look. You gotta discern a person's spirit, man. There are Israelites that are among, Edomites that look like Edomites, man. There are Edomites among us that look like Israelites. It's not about the color, it's about the seed, man. It's about the seed you come from. If I have a baby with a so-called white woman, my son can look like halfway like a Edomite. Then his son, he have with another so-called white woman, like Blake Griffin's son, can look like a straight up Edomite. It's not about, it's not about how a person looks. It's all about the seed, man. All right? How you doing, brother? Pretty good, brother. I see you earlier. You said Shalom there. You're Israelite, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. I'll be out here, man. I come out here on Sundays usually because my work schedule, Oh, okay, so why you come out here on Sunday? Oh, because you know what? Some brothers come out when they can. Some brothers come out during the week. I never known that because I never seen one of y'all. So I say when I seen one. Well, I've been out here over 2 years, right? The same spot, brother. The same spot, man. Even the police officers will tell you that. Yeah, bro. I ain't never seen you. Yeah, brother. Ever. Yeah, man. I've been out here, man. I've been back in the crib. Back in Benham for 2 years and almost a month now. Y'all got this the only place y'all teach at? Y'all don't teach no more? The scriptures say Proverbs 1 and 20. It says, wisdom cries without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, all right, so when you think about wisdom, right, it says that you cried in the streets. She uttered her voice in the streets, right? This is the street, right, brother? So this is where we come, all right, to get wisdom. This is the man of the Lord. 14 and 24, it says the Heavenly Father dwells not in temples made with hands, which is a church building.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's why people say, well, you go to a church, and I'll be like, you don't gotta go to church to get the word.
Exactly.
And then people looking at me like, I'll be like, no, because I'll be like, no, because the Bible says when two people more come together in His name,
Right.
that's church. Because the other, I'll be like, you belong to church. They'll be like, no, and I'll be like, no. I'll be like,
yeah, you know, see, and that's the thing too, because most of our people that's in the church building, brother, is women, are women.
True.
All right, and the main one you're supposed to be concerned with is the men. All right,
True.
this is another one too. This is our Lord speaking to. It's all in red, so Yahweh Shah speaking. His name is Yahweh Shah. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Luke, chapter 14 and 23. And the Lord said to the servant, "Go out into the highways and the hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." This is the highways and hedges right here.
I heard him call by many, plenty.
Well, yeah, but his true name, his true name is Yahweh Shah, man. The Most High name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahweh Shah. Yahweh means he to be or he exists, and then Yahweh Shah is Yah is he, and Yahweh Shah is deliverer, because he's our deliverer, or you can say savior. You know?
So, no.
Ask your question, brother.
No, I was going to say, so why they call him Yahshua? Don't that mean
Because that's what the so-called Jews call him. That's what the so-called Jews call him, because they live in the land. They call him Most High. They say Hashem. Hashem just means the name. What is the name? Now I'm gonna show you, brother, real quick. I'm gonna show you, brother.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Strongs. You know the Strongs. The blue letter. You got the name of the Most High and the Son right here. I'm gonna show you, brother. I'm gonna show you right now. This is how you kill all that. This is how you kill all that. Go right to the Hebrew.
See, I know that part, but I be talking to people. They be talking to me like I don't even know what I be talking about.
No. See, the thing is, don't let that discourage you.
Oh, I know, I don't.
Because you know. So you know.
I don't.
You know. So that's all that matters. As long as you know, you know how it is with most people, right? You get a crowd of people, right?
Yeah.
And you have, say you got a crowd of 50. And out of the 50 people, 10 got it right.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest, the 40 left, they'll look at the 40 like, there's more of them and less of y'all. So they'll believe the 40 and look past the 10. But the 10 have the truth.
That's why they say the road. That's why they say the road is narrow.
Yeah, the path is narrow. It be few men that find it.
Basically, that's why they say that there, right?
Yeah, because when you look at all the camps, brother, I know you be on YouTube watching the camps, right, brother?
I do, but the camps. Some of them camps be, man, I don't be knowing. Like, for some of them camps, they say they be cults, and some of the camps they be like that. They're not cults, and I'll be like, hold on. Which one is which?
Yeah, but see,
because some camps do put the word in their own way.
That's why it's all about being led by the Spirit, brother. The scriptures say, try the Spirit to see whether they're the Most High or not. You know, because I'm gonna say it straight now, brother. When I first started learning, right, I seen the main camp. You see IUIC, you see ISUPK, you see GOCC, you see HOI, all that, right? You see Sakari, and then you see Great Millstone, right?
Yeah.
GMS, right?
Yeah.
Now, out of all the groups who you see, even the theologians, who they say the most sincere camp is? GMS.
Yeah.
Great Millstone. You know why? Because they're the real true elder apostles. Well, they're the true leaders of us right now. And the Most High set up to be to lead Israel. You see the videos those men put out?
Yeah, I ain't watched them in a while.
Brother, you don't have enough.
I ain't watched them in a while, but it's been crazy.
Hey, brother, you can't even keep up with the videos they put out. That's how diligent they are. And if you want to come back to Yahweh Shema Shah, once we be taught the right way, and taught to be diligent in the Spirit, and be in the Spirit always. So why would I want to learn from a basketball? Why the hell I want to learn from Mike Conley Jr. when there's LeBron James? Who you gonna learn from?
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. If you're gonna learn from the best.
You got Magic Johnson, he's great. But then you got Michael Jordan, who's great, who's the best. Michael Jordan, so you gonna go run with Michael Jordan. You know, and get all you can get from him.
Yeah.
That's how I look at the elder apostles. I'm not putting them in up there like they the most. No, I'm just saying that's how us young brothers look at those men. You know, I ain't been steering wrong. Like, next year be 7 years for me, brother. Everything they taught me through the scriptures came true. You catch hell in the world, you come to this truth, you gonna catch more hell, brother. How much hell I be catching, brother?
I mean, I see what you're saying because when I do, like, okay, so let's just say Halloween, for instance. And I'd be like, you going trick-or-treating? I'd be like, no, I don't celebrate these holidays.
Exactly.
And they'd be like, well, they're looking at me like, what you mean? I was like, I don't celebrate none of these holidays. I want to celebrate. Though ain't none of those days in the Bible, so why y'all celebrating these holidays?
Exactly.
And they look at me like, what are you talking about? What is this go to church? I be shaking my head.
And that's hold on, but that's supposed to be church though.
I just shake my head.
No, demonic days. It's supposed to be a righteousness, a holiness. Come on, man.
But if it's righteousness, then if it's demonic, it shouldn't be in church.
Exactly, brother. Now look at this. It's a tetragram. This the Syrian on the right side and the ancient Paleo on the left side, right? So we're gonna break it down. We have, it says Yah. See the Yah?
Yeah.
It's a Syrian style right here. So the Yah, and then you have the Ha, and then you have the Wa, and then you have the Ha. And you see that right there? Mm-hmm. And you drop it in the silver, so you'll say Yahweh.
And that's in Hebrew.
Yeah, and then the proper name of the one true God. The existing one. See?
So the proof is in the pudding. The people just
exactly. So this is what I learned from the elder apostles. Like I said, IUIC leader Nathaniel is a video on him teaching the Most High name and his son name perfectly. Him and a guy by the name of Bunyamin. I learned about him. I don't know them guys personally, right?
Yeah, but you didn't.
I just seen a video of them teaching.
Yeah,
they broke it down perfectly, man. Brother, they broke it down perfectly. And Most High Christ blessed. And so the elder apostles get on him about that. We get on them about that. No. The Most High said he would turn to us what? A pure language. And he would say he would turn to us the language of Canaan, which the Canaanites spoke what? Hebrew. They spoke the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Okay?
Canaanites?
Yes.
Exactly.
See,
I didn't know that.
But guess who I learned that from? See, it's all about studying, man. See, we don't just take what the elder apostles tell us and just take it as fact.
No, you take it, you research. Yeah, that's why I said you did some research on it.
Exactly.
That's what you got. You can't just believe everything everybody tells you.
Exactly, brother.
No, it don't work like that.
Now check this out, brother. Hebrews 13 and 17. Obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give an account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. So we obey the rule over us. Now, some brothers will look at the camp and say, well, I don't want to go against them. They teach about faith. That's the whole thing was about the other apostles. You got it right. No, we just said right in the scriptures. When I first heard it, brother, let me tell you.
I know what you're talking about, because there was a big old thing on
yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Now look, brother, when I first heard it, I was like, no, I didn't get offended. See, I didn't get offended. When I first heard it, brother, I was like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in the scriptures. I was in awe. I wasn't in disbelief. I was like, man, that's in the scriptures. But right to the scriptures. Deuteronomy is 22nd chapter. You see what I'm saying? Did I get offended on all the emotional and shit? No.
I mean, why would? I mean,
it's in the scriptures, brother. So why would I get offended? It's in the law.
Exactly.
It's in the law.
You can't get it.
Deuteronomy means the second book of the law, brother.
You do?
Yes. That's what Deuteronomy means, the second book of the law. So why would I get offended
over something that's law?
The Most High says lawful. Now Paul said what? All things are lawful, but all things are not expedient, meaning necessary. Because why? You go do that shit right now, Esau will lock your ass up. That's why Paul said that. Paul, when Paul was on the scene, who was over us? Who was over Israel then? The Edomites, the Romans.
I showed like you took it right out my mouth.
Mm-hmm. So, just like now, them same Edomites are back. All the spirits are back, brother. You see? Well, everybody reincarnates, man. You know scripture speak about reincarnation? No. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you something, brother. Yeah. And see, that's why you know, I'm glad that the Most High put on my spirit to learn from these men because I've been taught the right way.
How did you learn from them? If you don't know them personally, how did you learn from them?
Oh, the videos.
Just the videos?
Yes, that's the unicorn. The internet, YouTube, that's the unicorn, man. Brother, that's the unicorn. I got my old Bible. Yeah. I just sit there. My first time. See, I came in. I was watching. I seen brothers from GMS. I seen other camps. It wasn't until my second week I seen the apostles of GMS on 21st Street, let's say that, 22nd Street, and I seen like one or two of the other apostles, or three of them, and I'm like, yeah, you know, because they were on a deeper level, and I never heard them speak before, and they was doing the scriptures breakdowns. And that very moment I seen them, it took me about 30 minutes to an hour of hearing them. I said, these real men of the Lord. I had never in my life, we forced to go to these church buildings.
Yeah.
I had never in my life seen men break down the scriptures. Now, they was going to the scriptures, breaking it down, showing you what words mean, how to look up words. Getting busy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned.
I mean, if they could break it down for you to understand, instead of putting it like church videos that you just sitting there like,
yeah.
Or did they even say the scripture, or they just talking?
Yeah. This is Matthew 19:28. It says, and Yahweh shall say unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Now the word regeneration, right? Let's look up regeneration. Regeneration. This is simple. Honestly, this is simple. You go to regeneration, right? They show you translations and everything, right? It's a breakdown. Create again, right? The action or process of regenerating or being regenerated, in particular the formation of a new animal or plant tissue, because it pertains to the flesh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gene is genetics.
Yeah, genetics, yeah.
Re means back.
So it's regenetics, basically.
Exactly. Type in reincarnation, it means the same thing. Same exact thing, bro. Reincarnation. A person or animal in whom a particular soul is believed to have been reborn. What they do? The scriptures tell you to what?
Instead of it being like because that's like the soul being reborn again.
No, the flesh. Because when you die, Ecclesiastes 12:7, then shall the dust return to the earth, and the dust is the flesh, brother. Yeah, Most High made man from the dust of the earth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as you know, as we know from birth. And the spirit shall return unto who? The Heavenly Father who gave it. That's why he's known as one of his titles is the Father of Spirits. Alright? So when we come down on this earth, right? Who the Most High uses to bring you on earth? Number one, your father.
Yeah.
The seed, sperm. daddy's skeet shot your mother, the Most High put spirit in it. See,
Yeah.
when you die, who come and get that seed? The Most High do. He calls you up back to heaven or spirit world. However it may be. You see?
Yeah.
That's why the scripture say this, and I'm gonna get this precept of this. It's so simple to go into reincarnation, but you gotta be learned, you gotta be taught by real men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So that's the whole thing about the elders. Like,
I just want some more teaching to understand it for myself. That's all how that
Yes.
is.
and that's honest.
Because the more I read and the more I get into it, the more I see myself changing. I see it for myself.
Yep, there you go. 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And see, after death, then shall the judgment come when we shall live again. This is because why? I'm gonna get that on deck too. Hold on. Go ahead on. Got the beautiful judgment seat. I tell you that in the scriptures. I'm gonna pull that up before I finish this. It's precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. You know what I'm saying? That's how you go in the scriptures, man. Look, these guys that call themselves teachers, they don't teach the truth, man. Like it should be. They're deceiving themselves, man. They deceive themselves. Because you ain't deceiving the Most High. You ain't deceiving the Most High. You deceive yourself because you can't deceive the Most High.
You deceive everything, bro.
Exactly.
That's a good time.
What's up, brother?
I just want to read, man. I just need a good understanding. That's all that is.
2nd Ezra 14, 35 says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the things of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. Because when you go back to the spirit world of heaven, that's where you're being judged at, right? Because they tell you this in 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. But we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ. We're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad.
Yeah.
So when you go to the spirit where you be judged, and when the Most High puts you back down to earth, you live out your judgment. That's how. When you see someone die a horrible death,
Is that because of what they did on this
that's
earth?
their judgment. They gotta live out their judgment, brother. They gotta live out their judgment because who the one that killed and make alive? It's the Lord. How do we know that? 1 Samuel 2 and 6. The Lord can